Alright, everybody. Sorry about that. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an iceberg.
So, if you don't know what an iceberg is, which you probably all do, an iceberg is basically an internet list of different topics from a certain fandom or franchise. All the topics get more and more obscure as we go down the list. So, are you prepared?
Alright, starting off at the very top. Our names are Big Toaster and Little Toaster.
The story behind the Big Toaster and Little Toaster was we were trying to think of a new name after Drifty Cinema came kind of irrelevant because Fortnite was dying.
And I was Shaggy24, which doesn't really have the same ring.
No, it doesn't.
So, what we did, we were in my grandma's basement, and we were riding around, because she has like an unfinished basement.
Mm-hmm.
And we were riding around on scooters. And then we were just like, you know what? He says as a joke, how will you name it Little Toaster? I'm like, I'll do it. And he says, bet. And I change my name. I go into it and I change my name.
And here's Big and Little Toaster talking to you right now. All right, on to our next topic, which is Maverick Becerra. Maverick Becerra is a friend of the channel, and I'm pretty sure he is like the most popular side character.
Yes, he is. A lot of people have liked him being around.
I think he first showed up in Granny Part 1.
Yep, that was our second ever video. Well, technically no, but technically yes it was. But we'll get more into that later.
Alright, and then the third video on the sky is the old name, Drifty Cinema. Even though the funny story behind this name. So, we used to be big into Fortnite back when Fortnite was still a popular thing to do. And he really wanted the drift skin. I actually had it, but he didn't.
And my official name was Driftmaster23, which that should have been lower on it, but I don't care.
Anyways, I was the one with the drift skin, but he decided, let's name ourselves Drifty Cinema. It sounds like a cool name, doesn't it?
Actually, that wasn't me. It was Calvin.
Yeah, it was Calvin, and then he said, all right, so let's name ourselves Drifty Cinema. You know, it's such a cool name, yeah. And then, yeah, that was the name for like a year or two.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years, and then we changed it to
Shaggy24, then to Little Toaster.
Yep. All right, on to the next layer of the iceberg, which is Sugar. To start, Sugar is the name of his dog.
A.K.A. our mascot / biggest fan.
Yep, she is I think 9-year-old...
8-year-old yellow lab.
8-year-old yellow lab, and she still acts like she's a puppy because she's just so precious.
We saw her earlier today because my parents were out of town, and I was just staying at my cousin, Big Toaster. If you guys didn't know, we are cousins, and we co-run this channel.
Yes. And then the next person on this layer, of the iceberg, or not really person, but more of a series, with the reaction to a reaction series.
We've done at least 8 videos. We were actually going to make one today, but we decided we're just going to do this instead because of how many we have.
For the 50 subscriber special.
We're going to be posting 5 videos. After this one, we're actually posting a cake video, so stay tuned for that.
Anyways, yes, we are, and it's going to be pretty good, if I had to guess, since he is a very good baker, and I am a very good baker as well.
No, not very good.
Not as good as you, but still.
Decent.
Yeah, I'm alright. But the next topic is slightly more down the list. So we have the video, The Dark Abyss.
This one is a lost episode, is a part of 3 videos that were, well, actually a few videos that were deleted, actually. This one we showed our faces in, and
that's the reason why it was deleted.
And we were going to get copyright, so we deleted it.
We got copyright strikes because of the music in the video.
It was our intro. Big Toaster decided he was going to play a dubstep intro from his school Chromebook. Little did he know it was copyright.
Yep. And the whole video was just exploring the crawl space in my grandma's house. I know what you think. Oh, lost episode, gonna be a really creepy thing. No, it was just a really bad video when we made.
With Abyss spelled wrong.
Abyss was spelled A-B-I-S-S and not A-B-Y-S-S.
Oh, this is the end of this one. Well, I guess we're just going to... Oh my god. We're just going to just keep talking.
Alright.
I'll pause.
So, moving on to... Go.
So, I decided I was going to go into a game because I didn't want you guys to be completely bored. So, back to what you were saying.
Alright. So, our next topic is the Draw My Life. So, the Draw My Life video was...
It's a deleted video. Part of the
deleted. We don't know when or who deleted the video.
Or why. Because it was a pretty decent video. It had like 16,
we're
17
sure that
views.
Calvin deleted it, though. But we don't know exactly. It was basically a flip book instead of a time-elapse YouTube, like, on a whiteboard drawing. It was a flip book of our entire channel and life, and it was taken down for we don't know why. So now we're moving on to a lower layer. We have Travis. Now, I believe...
He was in one video, and that was our reaction to a reaction
must watch.
Must watch. You have to include the must watch.
I think it's in our top 5 best videos of all time.
It definitely is.
Yes, and it's also probably the video you guys were introduced to the channel on.
Because a lot of people have viewed that one, and Think Noodles Grandpa Part 2. This is a lost episode that we were gonna post. I was gonna post, but it corrupted.
Yeah, the file corrupted, and then it wouldn't upload to YouTube. But it was not that good. It was still just reacting to Think Noodles Grandpa. I don't know why.
Which I didn't really need to make a Part 2 or a Part 3.
No, you didn't. You really didn't. But
you're not my dad, so I did.
You're not my dad, yep. Alright, moving on to the next part is...
Wait, riding scooters was also a very lost episode.
Yes, riding
Not a lot of people know about this one.
Riding scooters in the kitchen. Riding scooters in the kitchen was one of our many lost episodes. By many, I mean, I think we have 4.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. But riding scooters was, I believe, the first episode that we lost, since it was supposed to be uploaded on the same day as The Dark Abyss, but it never...
No, not on The Dark Abyss. The same one as the,
Think Noodles Grandpa.
Yeah, Part 2.
Alright.
I recorded them in the same day. One of them was during the day, one of them was during night with Maverick.
Alright. And that leads us on to our next topic, actually, pretty well. Caesar. Caesar only appeared in one video. Which
was a creepy story, which wasn't even that creepy.
And he was barely in the video, too. Not many people know that Caesar actually existed on this channel.
Did you say seizure?
I said Caesar. It just sounded like seizure. But
I thought you said seizure. I was like, wait, he didn't have a seizure yet.
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 I like how you say yet. But anyways, yeah, Caesar only appeared once. I don't think he's going to appear again.
Probably
Sorry
not.
to that one Caesar fan out in the universe.
The one Caesar fan.
But, which is probably him.
He really did not do anything to make the video better, or he didn't even do anything to make it worse. He was just one of my friends who happened to be at my house, and we were like, you know what? I have a YouTube channel. We're gonna post on it, even though I have like 5 subscribers. But now we're at 50.
All right, now moving on to the next topic, we have Rosie. I believe Rosie only appeared in Dunking, which
like
is
2 videos.
Pretty decent video. And what was the other video?
Actually, I don't think she was in any other
Alright, so I think it was just Dunking, but in short, Rosie is his best friend. It's a girl who happens to be a friend.
It's not a girlfriend, just a friend who happens to be a girl.
And she's pretty great. She's starting to be kind of a popular character since Dunking is getting a lot of views. It is one of the first videos that shows up in the channel.
She was decent on it, but she wasn't amazing on it.
Yeah, sorry. The amazing spots are reserved for us and Maverick. Thank you very much.
Maverick was the most fan favorite side character.
Yeah. Anyways.
And Maverick Becerra. That is his YouTube channel. And
moving down to the next layer of the iceberg, we have Calvin. So Calvin was the original owner of this channel, under the many names it's gone by. He also pranked us one time by changing it to Bend Over, which we'll get into soon. But in short, he was the old owner, and he uploaded a couple videos to the channel. He uploaded, I believe, Controller Skins review, and then a couple other videos. You mentioned him in one about a channel he was going to start called Keep It or Cheap It, but it didn't end up happening.
Oh, it did, but they never posted the videos. The only one they posted was one about 2013 where they were opening up their mouths on the bus.
Yeah.
It's pretty dumb.
Anyways, that was Calvin. Now, moving on to Keep It or Cheap It, which is a really good reason that I brought it up.
Oh, and before we do that, there's one channel, well, one thing that a lot of people did not notice. Well, you could have noticed. That is Big Toaster's constant name changing.
Oh, yeah. I used to change my name a lot. I will list every single one going from first to current. So we have Vulture Vlogs, then TSM Vulture, then I think Dead Adams was next.
Dead Adams, yeah.
Gearbox Finn, which is probably my best one that isn't the one I have currently, which is my gamer tag as well. And then it was Vodka Speaks, and then it was just V Speaks, and then it was one of a couple names, I don't remember because I kept changing it a lot. But anyways, I had a few YouTube channels and each one got banned for various reasons. And then we moved down to Little Toaster, which is my current name. Well, it's Big Toaster now, but yeah.
But you get what he's saying.
Yeah, I used to change my name a lot. That's the entire little point of that.
And it was kind of funny because not a lot of people noticed until I told them, have you noticed all the constant name changings?
Yeah. And now it's time to get into Keep It or Cheap It. Alright, Keep It or Cheap It was supposed to be a channel where we would either keep it or cheap it, basically.
And we had a lost episode of that. We had a bunch of off-brand stuff, and most of them were pretty good. They were like overrated off-brand, some stuff like that, but it turned out as a bust.
It was posted to the channel, but was quickly taken down a few days later.
No, it wasn't even posted. It was a lost episode.
It was posted, actually.
No, it was a lost episode.
Calvin posted it.
It got taken down, though. It got taken down.
Alright, pause it.
Alright, well, back to what we were saying.
Keep It or Cheap It. It existed.
For a minute. A literal minute.
Alright, moving down to, I believe, our final tier of the iceberg.
Which is?
Every copy of Little Toaster 21 is personalized. This is basically just a big meme that was started by Mish Kaz when he made the original iceberg, which is for the Mario 64 iceberg, which is pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing more to that. The next thing is canceled sequels. So canceled sequels involves that us having canceled sequels to certain videos. For example, we had War Robots Part 4 and 3 ready to go.
And those were lost episodes as well on my other phone that I broke.
And then the next thing we had was, I believe we had a reaction to a reaction that was lost as well.
Uh-huh.
Which had somebody that you've never met before. I'm not going to say this person's name because you will not be able to find out even if I did.
Because he's not going to be in any more videos.
Nope. And then the final thing that was never uploaded, I believe, was also another a creepy story, but it was a lot better.
No, I never made a second one.
No, that was me. Never mind. But what was the other video?
Oh, you were talking about, we had a podcast channel.
Yes.
On, like, a thing called Anchor.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a bunch of scary stories. It was False Awakening.
Yeah.
And our name was Shaggy and Vodka for a while, and then I changed it to False Awakening.
Yep. And that's also where I got the name Vodka Speaks from. Which is arguably my best name ever, except my mom made me change it.
Because she doesn't like alcohol.
Yeah. Anyways, we are moving on to the final, I believe, I think it is the final thing. And that is the whole thing with the demonetization.
Which it was on a reaction to reaction must-watch video. We got demonetized for us saying, Mama said you better shut up and delete your channel forever. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Like, just shut up. You're not my dad. I can say what I want. It's my YouTube channel. Just get off my back, man. Like, YouTube, they've grown from being very laid back to, like, laser beam laid back, now to us getting demonetized for saying crap.
Yeah. I think that just got us demonetized right there. So, anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you have any suggested entries that we might have missed, or any questions about these entries, just put them down in the comments, and we might make a follow-up video if we get enough. Thank you for watching this video. This has been Big and Little Toaster, and we will see you in the next video.